Before we begin, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Dolynny TV and on Instagram at Tyson Dolynny. You guys want to make sure you see what's going on behind the scenes here on Dolynny TV. That's where to find it. Let's get going. This is Dolynny TV, guys. A big welcome back to the Edmonton Oilers franchise mode in NHL 19. It's episode 3, and so far you guys have done an absolute phenomenal job coming out and watching. I would like to thank you guys, especially for the performance yesterday. You guys came out in droves, and I thank you for that. So, well, if you were here yesterday, and if not, let's get you up to speed. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Connor McDavid, Kyler Yamamoto. Well, it is training camp, and we're going to get the book on Kyler Yamamoto a little bit more. I just want to see what we can get out of him in preseason action before we send him down to the AHL. You see, we don't really have a centerman in the AHL that can perform for us. Right now, we got Scotty Upshall down there just to fill in a role until we send down Kyler Yamamoto. Marcus Johansson, Tobias Reeder, Leon Draisaitl, that's fine. This fourth line, it's kind of mixed up because you got Ty Ratty there, but the defense is what you need to pay attention to. Of course, I have made it clear that I'm starting the year with Ethan Bear. You guys don't seem to care too much, but the big man himself, Caleb Jones, 192 pounds, 6'1" defenseman, age 21. Well, here's the reason I am going with him. He's a two-way defender. I really liked what he did for me in NHL 17. We're going to see how well he develops here in NHL 19. Now the question becomes, how does he do in camp? And that's kind of what we're hoping for, right? We're hoping he performs in camp and gets the job done. Owner stuff we can leave until the start of the season. So without further ado, what do we have to do? We have to get the preseason underway, and I'm just going to go pretty much 2 games at a time. And then the final game, we will get our regular lineup in there and get going, right? That's what I'm hoping for. So against Calgary, we're going to sim through the date and see what transpires on the 17th in Calgary, a game I am hoping to go to. I would honestly love to go to this game in Calgary if I could and allocate budget. Of course, we're going to have to do all this, right? That's the big thing. We have to do all this. So we have funds remaining. Arena operations, I'm always huge on adding as much funding there as I can. Promotions, advertising, scout salaries, and scout travel. Well, I'd like to up scout travel just a little bit and give the scout salaries some more, because now you got to budget a little bit differently than before. We take a 3-1 loss to the Calgary Flames. Nothing new for the Oilers in 2018-2019. You've seen the rookie games. It's been an absolute horror show, other than the game against the Nate and McEwen All-Stars, that's for sure. So Leon Draisaitl had the lone goal in that game, so that gives me an indication that the second line kind of came in clutch and did the job right. Tobias Reeder with the only other assist, so okay, that's a tough bullet to bite. Koskinen, 1 loss. Somehow Talbot wears a loss as well. Both goalies wearing the loss. Okay, that's a weird one, but that is what it is. Talbot kind of didn't exactly have a good performance. That's all right. Koskinen got some playing time, and we get a chance to see what he is made of. So let's get into Game 2 against Arizona. If it's good, we'll go on to Game 3 against Vegas. Set promotion nights, auto-assign. Always auto-assign. I'm not too much into that. 3 wins, or 3 goals. 2 goals for Arizona. We win 3-2. Holy crap. It's been a long day. My brain's fried. Sorry, boys. Trying to get this done as properly as possible. So we end up winning 3-2 like I promised. We would get through another game against Vegas here. They're 1-1 and they shut us out. So the offense has been bare market offense, that's for sure in this one. Leon Draisaitl, kind of your star so far. A goal, 3 points, a couple of assists. Tobias Reeder, Marcus Johansson, Connor McDavid with an assist. The goals are just not coming from anywhere, and you see even on there, where is he himself? Kyler Yamamoto, 2 shots, -1. He's playing on the top line. Time on ice per game, 11 minutes and 15 seconds. Like, we're really not rolling the lines as well as we should be, I don't think. 33 minutes, 3 faceoffs taken. Faceoffs, oh man, he's had a rough go. And you see not really pretty numbers for Ethan Bear and Caleb Jones either. But that's all right. We'll figure out what we can do here just to jumpstart and get this preseason underway. You see Kyler Yamamoto right there. We're going to move him down with Draisaitl, and we're going to move Reeder up there, see if we can jumpstart the offense a little bit. And these two, we're going to leave them, see what happens, and hopefully indicate what this team is capable of. Thing is, I was hoping we'd have some rookies to scout, but our whole books are scouted on all our rookies at this point, so our scouts have done a good job. And let's get right through into the next two games, then we'll get to the last game against San Jose, a 3-2 shootout win. Like, we honestly have what 1 3-goal game. That's an absolute horror story for the Edmonton Oilers at this point of the preseason. That's for sure. Against LA, got a breakout, still stuck at 2 goals. And against San Jose, let's go breakout right here. And salary cap compliance, must be salary cap compliant by the 1st. And against San Jose, players on waivers. Waivers will be in effect starting October 2nd. So we win 3-0. We get our second 3-goal win. Okay, that's good. And you see the big star. That's the number I was looking for. Kind of seeing who's going to stand out, make some impact for us. Leon Draisaitl, 6 goals, or 6 points. Connor McDavid, 5 points. Puljujärvi starting it up. And Tobias Rieder finished with 2. And you see, okay, that's the thing. We wanted to see what Kailer Yamamoto could do. He puts up 2 points, 12 shots, an 8.3 shooting percentage, and a 12.28 time on the ice. There we go. That's good. That's good. Anyone that really didn't get points, well, Caleb Jones was a -3, Ethan Bear was a -3, but had 16 shots. That's the key stat right there, right? That's what I want to kind of hone in on, is Ethan Bear had the 3rd most shots on the team. So I think it's safe to say Ethan Bear has made the team for sure. And now let's go get this team looking the way I want it to in terms of the regular season roster moves. Easy moves here to be made, of course. You go to skaters, centerman, you got to send down Kailer Yamamoto, confirm send down. That's pretty simple. And then that leaves us with room for one more player, I believe, and that is Johansson, Kajula, Rieder, and Aberg, Cassian, and Ratty. So that's what we want. We want all that. So now becomes the question, who are we trying to call up? And it is a man in Kevin Gravel or else Yarabek. And I'm going to bury Yarabek for right now and bring up Kevin Gravel. I think he will get the chance to start in the NHL this season. You see Andre Sekera there as well. Defense in the AHL is absolutely stacked, so that's good news for them. They're going to have a good development season, and that should really help us turn up the pace quite a bit and send that man down. So that gives us 20 out of 21 skaters. In fact, I can bring someone else up, and that is an easy question for me in Scotty Upshall. Bring him up and confirm his call up. There we go, edit lines. And now this is where I'm going to get your opinion, right? I'm going to do best lines, and I want to see what you guys can come up with for lines for this franchise mode. You see Marcus Johansson, Connor McDavid, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Jesse Puljujärvi, Scotty Upshall, Jujhar Khaira, everyone in there, right? That's kind of what everyone's figuring. But I'm not buying into that as much as I think anyone wants me to, right? Pontus Aberg, I'm going to scratch him and get Ty Ratty in here. That's for sure. And our 4th line, I'm going to get Scotty Upshall out in favor of Kyle Brodziak, just to see what Kyle Brodziak can do on the 4th line to begin with. The hometown boy, right? St. Paul, Alberta, the pride, the joy. And with Cassian and Khaira, that's kind of what I'm shaping up the forward lines to look new. And the defense, it looks pretty simple like this as well. You see Ethan Bear's still up here. We're going to get him in place of Kevin Gravel. Ethan Bear is listed as a minor top 2 defenseman. We're going to see what he can do in a top 6 role at 75 overall and 21 years old. So he's hoping to make that big impact for the first time. Goalies, we're breaking down. We are starting the season next episode, boys. Talbot and Koskinen, goalies, we already know that. Now, special teams, what are we looking at? Draisaitl, McDavid, Nugent-Hopkins, Nurse, Clefbaum, I like that. Johansson, Strome, Puljujärvi, and then you've got Benning on there. I'm going to switch out Benning. I may make a mistake here. You guys may want me to switch Benning back, but Ethan Bear could really come in and make an impact on that second power play unit, and I'm going to switch these two around. So Johansson and Strome, Puljujärvi on that other pairing. Okay, that's a load up offense, right? That's what we're kind of expecting. We're quarterbacking it with 2 defensemen to begin with. We'll see how that works out, and hopefully it translates into a good power play. Penalty kill, this is where I wanted to show you guys as well, because we got to get Kyle Brodziak in there Tobias Reeder, Jujhar Khaira can kill penalties, and Leon Draisaitl as well, but you got to give the time and the effort to Kyle Brodziak to get in there and change in current line a penalty kill. His defensive awareness is absolutely primed for this. 85 shot blockings in 86, stick checkings in 86. So it's good time to be Kyle Brodziak and get on that Oilers penalty kill. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to today's Edmonton Oilers franchise mode. As always, we'll catch you next time out. Next time out is indeed the start of the regular season and the simulation. As always, so long from Dolynny TV.